When you understand how your behavior affects others, it will be easier for you to win respect and trust among your colleagues, friends, and family. It will be easier for you to also accomplish some of the mutual goals that you have come up together with your friends. Remember, trust is a very complicated thing. And that is why it is so hard for someone to come and face you and tell you that I don't trust you. However, you are able to tell through some of the behaviors that your friends portray in your presence. They may not be willing to reveal or share some information when you are there. They might not also be able to delegate some tasks to you because they believe you are not able to handle it. Some may even be restless when they see you in their presence because of that mistrust that you have created. Ladies and gentlemen, it can take you years to build a trust with someone. But again, it can take you 1 minute or 1 day to destroy that trust completely. That is why today I am here to take you through a lesson on building damaged relationships. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to urge you to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done so. Don't forget to like and also to leave a comment on how you found the video engaging you. Please don't hesitate to give me some of the comments on what you would like to see me improving on in my future videos. Enjoy as we are working with you through this topic today. When I'm talking about relationship, I'm not talking about spouses nor about boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, but this is just the relationship that you share with each and every person. This could be your friends, it could be family, it could be your spouse, it could be that person that you're closer to, that business partner. It could also be that person that you're completing a project together. That mutual relationship, the relationship that you're sharing with that person. In one way or the other, at some point, you found yourself destroying the trust, or the other person also did something that killed the trust that was between you and him. That is what we are looking at today. How can we rebuild these damaged relationships? And with me, I have prepared 5 tips that I'm going to share out with you. If you find them applicable to you, please pick and apply them so that you can revive that relationship back. Because it feels good being around someone who trusts you. It feels super good doing a business with someone that you have confidence with and you can share even those very critical information. It also feels good when you are working with a colleague that you trust and know that the moment you leave them in charge, things will be done. Ladies and gentlemen, the first tip that I'm going to give you is that of acknowledging. It's for you to build a relationship that is damaged. Always acknowledge that there is a problem. The moment you acknowledge that there is a problem and these problems need a solution, then you are now able to engage the other party and work toward solving this issue. Remember, if you don't acknowledge that then there's a problem, then there's nothing that you can do. If that cold moments that you're having with each other, if you're okay with it and you say, then there's nothing to do here, fine, well and good. Then there's nothing that you can do. So the first thing you need to do is always acknowledge that there is a problem or there is a broken relationship that I need to amend. And once you have done that, then you can move to the second tip, which is admitting. In admitting, I would like to ask you to admit your contribution toward this problem. Because remember, in most cases, people don't want to admit that they had a contribution into the broken relationship. And that's why you'll feel someone saying, hey, you are the cause, you did this and you did that, and this prompted me to act in a manner that I acted. No. If you look at it critically, then you'll be able to tell that there is a part that you played into making the other person also behave. So you need to admit some of the behaviors that you showed or some of the words that you spoke to this person, and then they felt like, no, this was beyond and I could not hold it anymore. And then they decided to break that relationship. So in every broken relationship, in every broken friendship, in every broken partnership, all the two parties have a role. They contributed something into the breakage of that relationship. And therefore, it is important for you to admit your part. And then you work on some of those areas so that you can now move forward. After admitting, ladies and gentlemen, then you walk to the third segment, which is now the third step, which is now apologizing. Remember, apologizing, it's not just a matter of saying sorry. It's not a matter of walking and saying to the person, okay, fine then. If that's what you feel, fine. I have said I am sorry. No. In apologizing on the cause of this problem, I would like you to mention specific behaviors, specific things that you feel led to the breakage of this relationship, of this friendship, of this partnership that you have built for years. Like for instance, you can use words like, you can use, you go like and tell the person, okay, Brian, I understand that last time when you tried to bring up this issue, I raised my voice to you, and therefore out of it, a fight broke out. And that is why we are having this cold relationship. So please, I would like to apologize for raising my voice on you. I would like to apologize for the nasty words that I spoke to you. I would like to apologize for leaking out this crucial information that you had shared out with me. And I would also like to apologize for even giving you this sensitive information, which perhaps I didn't realize that you are not able to handle. So be specific and mention what you are apologizing about. And always, when you are apologizing, apologize with empathy. Put yourself into the shoes of the other person. Let them feel like you are feeling the impact that this mistrust has on them. Ladies and gentlemen, remember we started by acknowledging that there is a problem. Then we came to number 2, where we admitted our part, the part that we played into this, into the breakage of this relationship. And then you have now apologized. So after apologizing, ladies and gentlemen, you walk now to the 4th step. The 4th step, or the 4th tip that you need to do, is now you need to assess the situation. And at this point, this is where now you are inviting your partner to come in and give their views on what they think this relationship is. Let them analyze and tell them, ask them, what do you think about our relationship? Are you comfortable with the way we are behaving toward each other? What is your opinion? What do you want? What would you want to see this relationship becoming? Let them speak out their view. And remember, when you are now assessing the situation or this relationship, please don't start finger pointing. And this is not the time where you are now starting to tell him, you see now, I was mad at you because of what you did. No. Don't say, I did this because of the way you reacted on me. Don't finger point. But let them just speak genuinely on what they feel the relationship is all about. And then let them pour out their heart. Let them speak every bit. You listen keenly, and if possible, note down specific things that they're saying about this. And then discuss at length. And then after now discussing, you now go to the final step. The final step is that of now agreeing on the way forward. Remember, we started by acknowledging that there's a breach in the relationship. And then you came and admitted your part into the breach of the relationship. Then you apologized. And then you are assessed by listening to the other person about their feeling. And then now you are drawing an agreement on how would you want this relationship move forward. And in this point, this is where you need to come up with maybe some of the agreements. You can put some of the goals that you want to achieve. You tell them, okay, now from today, this is what we shall be doing. This is how we shall be communicating. This is what I'll expect of you. And this is what you will also be expecting of me. Again, here, build that consensus. Don't start dictating and forcing things and saying, this is what I want you to see. No. Reach a consensus and say, from today henceforth, this is what I want to see in you. And when you do that, I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, then you'll be able to reach a mutual agreement and you will build back the relationship. The 5 tips that I've given you, the first one is acknowledge that there's a problem or there's a breach of the relationship. And then number 2, admit your part in contributing to the breach of the relationship. And then number 3, apologize. Assess by listening the views of the other person. And then lastly, agree on the way forward. Ladies and gentlemen, building a broken relationship may not take you back into the level that you were before you broke the trust of the other person. However, gradually, with the time, every person will be observing the way you're moving on. And then you will find yourself even surpassing where you were before the broken relationship. Remember, it is your duty. It is my duty. It is the duty of all the parties involved in any relationship, in any friendship, in any partnership, for you to amend and correct this broken relationship. Don't wait it for the other person to do it. And when you take it as a collective responsibility, things will be well. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to ask you once again to hit a like button and share your comment on what you like about this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. Looking forward to seeing you as you enjoy and as we learn together in my YouTube channel. Thank you very much and God bless you.